Hello everyone, it's me again, Thomas from K.A.S, the Amulet wrapper. So today we're going to touch on casing again, but it's more on the gold, real gold casing and the silver casing. Okay, so these are the two precious metal type of casing. Okay, why I say that? Because I will touch on the pros and cons of precious metal casing, which quite commonly in trend. Okay, right, actually not in trend, but it's quite common, and most people will eventually, for high-end collectors of their amulets, will eventually go over that segment. Okay, so let's let's fast forward this, and we'll go on proceed to showing you the pros and cons. Okay, so let's start with the silver casing. So silver casing, basically there is two type. Okay, there is 925 and there is 95%. Okay, and there is this type of conventional regular type, which is just two piece of metal. Okay, two piece of silver. Okay, so which is you will need to do a waterproof wrapping, after which we'll need to shape it down to size to fit inside, and the back piece will need to just cover and hammer down by the side. So eventually after the finish will be in this format. Okay, so the back part will be this way, looking this way, so which is hammered down. Okay, so sort of a bending down. So this part, the excess, as you can see, this part, the border, the top part, which will be the part that is locking down the thin piece. Okay, the back cover piece. Okay, and there is another type of silver casing, which is the open and closed type. Okay, so this is the open and closed type. As you can see, okay, it's quite thick on both ends. Okay, so the pros of this type of casing, it looks nice, has its own design, cutting, okay, shaping, okay, the design, the carvings. Okay, there is this type of more protruding, more 3D type of cutting design. There is more subtle design. Okay, this type. Okay, the sides. Okay, this type of design. And there is this type which is a bit slightly thicker than this type, which also slightly more 3D, and then it's permanently fixed behind. Okay, so this is the silver casing pros. Okay, the cons, however, okay, the cons is it will oxidize, and first of all, second of all, it's not suitable for people who have sensitive skin. Okay, those people who have sensitive skin are not able to, wear silver items, even rings, necklace, casing as well. They cannot wear it. Okay, but for those who can wear, okay, silver is one thing good. It's that one more thing good is that if it oxidize, it will have a rustic feel. Okay, the oxidation will turn it to be a bit rustic layout design, and for cleaning wise, it's easily get back the shine if you do dip into solution, or you do some DIY cleaning if you want to, which is I will touch on maybe other parts of my video eventually. Okay, so for now onwards, it's like after you dip into a clean solution to clean, silver casing, silver items, not only casing, silver items, necklaces, rings, pendants, it will eventually get back this kind of shine, which is bright white. Okay, so now we've done with silver. So now let's touch on gold itself. Okay, gold casing, which I will, this is not actual gold, but I'm using it as a representation of the actual gold itself. Okay, actual gold itself, there is a few type. Okay, first of all, it's quite costly. Okay, it goes by, the price is based on the weight itself. Second of all, it's how to say, there is a few categories. There is 90%, 80%, 70%. Okay, so the lasting of the gold itself, okay, it's what do you call this, depending on the wearer and depending on the percentage of the gold itself. Okay, so if let's say 90%, 90% of the if the gold content is 90%, it is definitely will not change color. However, if 80% or 70%, after a while it will start to change a bit. Okay, regardless of how the salesperson can convince you. Okay, it will definitely change slightly. 70% more obvious, 80% slightly, 90% definitely the gold color will not change. But as per all cosmetic, all jewelries, okay, I would say throughout all jewelries, it's best not to direct contact with any perfume or alcohol items. Okay, so the pro is it looks nice. Okay, because it's gold itself. Some people like gold. Okay, second, definitely same as the silver casing, it's definitely waterproof. Okay, let me just show you. It will be looking like this when if you take out. Okay, definitely will be waterproof. Okay, so yep, then the back piece, as I mentioned earlier, with this the back piece will just fit in, and then how it looks like will be, that means you can see there's a gap there. That is where the bending part will be to lock it in. Okay, so this is how a fixed precious metal casing looks like before it's bent in. Okay, okay, before it's bent in. Okay, so this is how eventually it looks like after it's wrapped. Okay, so the pros is, yeah, it brings up the price, the value of the whole amulet itself. Second of all, for high-end collectors, yes, the amulet price or the amulet value itself will be jacked up as well. Okay, but the con is that it's gold. Okay, in a way, the another pro is that you can change the amulet, but the con is that um, you have to find the correct size of it. Okay, you have to find the correct size, the correct measurement to change another amulet. Okay, so it's good, in a way it's good if you have extra amulet of the same size, same maker, it's or same shape, even though. Okay, so but the con is that first of all it's quite costly. Second, because of the tin itself, how thin itself, it's quite delicate. It's quite delicate. Okay, so the con itself, yeah, is lesser con compared to silver. That's it. Okay, so as you can have seen the close-up look on the pros and cons of the silver and gold casing. Okay, so um, eventually it's up to you. Okay, it's up to the wearer itself to choose either you want it to be gold or silver. Another thing to take note is that silver casing, it can be plated to gold. Okay, it's more versatile in a way. But however, gold casing, the most you can plate it to white gold to make it more prestige. Okay, but of course you need a lot of before you wrap it, you need to plate it first. Okay, however, for yeah, by the way, gold casing, there is also open and closed type, but it's way more costly, way more expensive than the conventional type that you have seen, because in order to make it open and close, you need the material to be very very thick to be lasting. Okay, so for the wear and tear, so unless you have the budget, if not, not really recommended. For silver, yes, you can do that because it's not as pricey as gold itself, and you can do in such a way so it's easier for you to change whatever amulet as and when you like, with the same measurement spec. Okay, I repeat, with the same measurement spec. Okay, so with this I will conclude this today's video. Okay, so if you like what I've just shared on the pros and cons of this precious metal casing, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel for weekly updates on the videos of sharing of casing and knowledge. Okay, thank your every like and share and every subscribe. It's a motivation to me. Thank you so much. Thank you.